Good morning and welcome to Harmony's Spiritual Center. Please rise as we sing our first song. Spirit is in this place. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Here and all those out in the ether, we are so grateful that you're joining us today. This is our day of dedication of our new space, and we are so blessed and grateful, and for all the folks that helped get it together, thank you so much. If you are here for the first time, you'll find that we have a sacred Sunday service. If you are new, we teach excuse me, I'm so excited about today, I can hardly stand it. We teach a practical spirituality of joyous inclusion, spiritual enlightenment, and life transformation. Following the principles and practices of Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, founders of Unity, and Ernest Holmes, founder of Science of Mind. We believe that we are all connected to the one Spirit, God the Good, and that we manifest our best lives by learning, practicing, and taking action in our principles and beliefs. We believe in the divine right order and timing in our lives. Therefore, rest assured, you will receive whatever you came here for today. We're so grateful you're here. I just want to do a quick shout out to our new choir member, Gloria Gonzalez. Huh? And I also want to give a shout out to Francine Holland. We haven't seen her in a long time. She moved to Dallas to be with her daughter and grandbaby, and so she stopped coming to here, so she made the trip over from Dallas, and we're just so grateful to see you, Francine. So, my little message this morning is about listen. Once again, it's the daily word, and this was today's actually. In the quiet of my heart, I listen for the true voice of Spirit. During the course of a busy day, we may hear all kinds of things: conversations, music, sounds from nature, traffic, and even our constant self-talk. Sometimes all that we're hearing may numb us to the more intentional act of listening. As we listen, we become aware of the voice of Spirit. Its comforting, guiding presence feels like a homecoming. And we settle into a tranquil environment and begin to relax our bodies and our minds, and we create a welcoming space for listening to the assuring voice of Spirit. And as discernible as our inner knowing, we breathe deeply and we rest in this space. We go about our day listening attentively for the voice of Spirit, expressing through all of the people in our lives. Blessed rather are those who hear the word of God and obey it. Luke 11:28. We'll do our affirmation. Huh? Can you see it? Huh? Yeah. That's good. So anyway, affirming that Spirit is our source. The purpose of Harmony's Spiritual Center is to be joyously inclusive, spiritually enlightening, and life-transforming. The principles of Harmony's Spiritual Center are inclusiveness, integrity, humility, compassion, transparency, and generosity.
Don't you just love this place? Woo! I'm so happy to be a part of dedicating this space. Let us pray. Spirit, this is so like you, bringing us to the right and perfect space. And we feel so good right here knowing that you are present, and of course present everywhere we go in any space we're in, but particularly we feel wonderful just being a part of this. We love you and we feel your love flowing through this place. We thank you. We are so grateful. In spirit we pray. Amen.
Good morning, everybody. Well, we were going to have a big saging this morning. Then we decided we didn't want to make the choir cough, so Delia, my cohort, and I were going to come in and sage during the week. And we came armed with our sage. However, the mall people said no, because you will set off the smoke alarms, the sprinkler heads will drop down, and the mall will shut down, and everybody will have to leave. So that's out. So, but we did. We walked through and we blessed the space. But now we're saving the best because all of you are here. And you are going to help me bless this space, to do a cleansing ceremony, bringing Spirit in. So you guys, from here on the diagonal, you are all on the right. You guys are all on the left. So that's left, that's right. And we are going to, in our spirit, walk this place and bless it together. I'm going to lead you through. We're going to all join up there in the display area. Come here to the entry, and then you're going to separate into your right and your left, and you're going to follow me along as we bless this space. So I would invite you to close your eyes just for a minute. Breathe in and breathe out, and know that what we're doing is so natural and such a part of healing, such a part of being, that this is really, you're exercising your superpower. This is what is natural to you to do. So let's breathe in and breathe out, and in the very center of your being, just imagine the brightest possible light, brighter even than a football stadium. And feel that swirling around in the center of your being. And then with every breath, I want you to expand that out through your whole body, through every extremity, until you're filling a space about 25 feet in diameter. So with your mind, just perform this exercise within yourself of a being of light and a being of blessing. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel that light growing and growing. And even while your physical body is in its place, let your spirit and your energy go forward into the display area of this space that we've been blessed with. And all of you gather there with your 25-foot diameter of light. And just stand there. And in your mind, repeat after me. Anything that is not here in the name of the Christ is banished. And then, with that same inner knowing, we call forth the angels that surround the throne of grace and beauty and might to fill this space with truth and love and joy, and that we can be a representative. Bless this space and make it holy. And now with your energy, come to the entryway. And those on the left, go to the wall on the left. Those on the right, go to the wall on the right. And we're going to be moving along. Just move along with your light spread out until about level with where I am physically. And stop for a moment and think again. Any energy that is not here in the name of the Christ, you are banished. And again, we call forth those angels that surround the throne of grace and beauty and might to fill this place with the truth of God and help us each be emissaries. Let this space be so holy and so magnetic that all those who are ready for the truth will find us. And breathe in and breathe out, knowing that your light is spreading out. Imagine that, the multiples of light that you are. Now move your energy forward around the walls to the God is wall. And let your energy be facing toward the center of the room, knowing that your energy is filling out the little nooks and crannies, everything that is in this space. And again, once again, say in your mind, anything that is not here in the name of the Christ is banished. And we call forth the angels that surround the throne of grace and might and beauty to fill this space with the presence of the divine, to help us be emissaries of all that is, that this is a holy space. And now, continuing to line the walls, we're going to send this light down the hall. And as we pass the kitchen, we'll send that light into the kitchen. And as we pass the bathroom, we'll send that light into the bathroom. And then we're going to send our energy down the hall and out the door. So let us move forward, down the hallway, stopping, filling the kitchen with light, walking forward, filling the bathroom with light. And just as we pause at the back door, once again, anything that is not here in the name of the Christ is banished. And we call forth the angels of light that surround the throne of grace and beauty and might to fill this place with divine essence. And let us be a place of comfort and nourishing and truth and love and inclusion. For this is a holy space. And send your energy forth down the hall, out the door, and let this light radiate to our city, our state, and our nation, and to the universe. And thank you, Father, Mother, God, that we've been given the awareness to know that we have the power to be the voice of power to conduct this ceremony, knowing that it is done, and so it is.
So we have the first time harmony singers are singing in our new space, so we're very excited.
Oh, how good it is when the family of God dwells together in spirit, in faith and unity, where the bonds of peace, of acceptance and love are the fruits of love's presence here among us. So with one voice we'll sing to the Lord. Oh, how good it is on this journey we share to rejoice with the happy and weep with those who mourn. For the weak find strength, the afflicted find grace when we offer the blessing of glory. So with one voice we'll sing to the Lord, and with one heart we'll live out the word till the whole world sees the Creator within. For we dwell in the presence of the people. Oh, how good it is to embrace love's command, to prefer one another, forgive as love forgives. When we labor as one, we are sharing the love of the Son and the Father and the Spirit. So with one voice we'll sing to the Lord, and with one heart we'll live out His word till the whole world sees the Creator within. For we dwell in the presence. For we dwell in the presence of the people.
I would like to introduce Mr. Sheridan Keaton, who was going to be singing a little backup with Beth Ivy, who was supposed to be our singer today, but she was exposed to COVID-19, so we wish her the best. So we thought about scrapping. He said, "Oh no, I'll do this." So hey, he's got it. So I'd like him for stepping in, Mr. Sheridan Keaton, introducing him to Harmony.
How are y'all today? I wanted to take just a quick moment to tell you guys a story called my testimony. Well, sort of. I know some of you probably don't know. I know you know my mother. My mother pretty much babied me for my whole life. I was her firstborn, and she had me when she was 18. So I went everywhere with her. She still performed, she still toured, and I stayed with her, and we went everywhere together. I literally finally stepped out on my own and bought my own apartment last year in March. And I was so nervous. I was like, "Mom, I'm so nervous. I'm moving across town from you. Like, what if I need you in the middle of the night? You're not here. I grew up with you in my house, like living with you. I lived with my sister, my grandma, and my mother, like all women, so I knew I was protected." Like, I was like, listen, a man can protect, but a woman, that's a different story. So I was like, okay. And so when I moved out and I got my place, before we put anything in, I was like, I really need you. I need my grandmother. I need my Nana, who is my grandfather's new wife. And I need my sister. I need you guys to pray over my house before I move in. Before I put any furniture in, I need you guys to pray over my house. And they all came over. I live on the third floor with no elevator. So my mom was a little upset. But she came up the steps and she said, "I'm only coming up. Like, I'm coming up now because I'm going to pray over your house. And next time I ever come up, it's gonna be if somebody tries to do anything to my baby. I'm climbing up the stairs, but that's it. Don't invite me over or anything. I was like, all right. But they each had a prayer that they wanted to give me, their own special prayer. And one of the ones that I remember my Nana giving me, she had her holy water, and she said the prayer, let anything that is in this house to harm my grandson, I want them to be banished. I want everything to be out. I don't want them to come through this door. I don't want them to come through the window if they have a ladder. I don't want anything that can harm my baby. I don't want anything in this room, anything in this house at all. And so, sorry, I get a little emotional, sorry. But yeah, so she said that prayer, and anything that could possibly happen, any evil, I believe it, that it has not came into my house. I've had friends that are like, hey, can we come over? And I'm like, yeah, sure, because I'm friendly. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's come over. And whether it's them or whether it's me, something happens where we don't end up connecting, and I find out, later on, it was not for the good. So that prayer works. And so I want y'all, I know you all believe it, but if you don't believe it, it's real. Like, it's everything. When you banished it out, it's gone. It's not here anymore. So
It's real.
I'm going to be quiet and sing this song now, because they paid me to talk. They paid me to sing. So
That's right. Yeah. It hadn't cashed it yet too either. So.
sorry, and I don't know if I was supposed to say that. Now, y'all just pretend I didn't say that. Scratch that from the records. I'm sorry. That was nervous talk. I'm sorry.
All good.
All right.
Like sweet, sweet honey on my lips, like sound of a symphony to my ears. It's like holy water on my skin. Dead men walk in pain within. I wanna know how to live again. I need you. Oh, I need you. So take me by the riverside. Take me as I realize I need you. Oh God, I need you. Your message is like sweet, sweet honey on my lips, like sound of a symphony to my ears, like holy water on my skin. I don't wanna lose my way. God, I need you every day. You're the only thing that ever really makes me wanna change. I don't wanna lose my way. God, I need you every day. You're the only thing that ever really makes me wanna change. I don't wanna lose my way. God, I need you every day. You're the only thing that ever really makes me wanna change. I don't wanna lose my way. God, I need you every day. You're the only thing that ever really makes me wanna change. Your message is like sweet, sweet
It's already been a remarkable morning, has it not? Has it not? Amen. All right. Thank you. I need to hear something from you. I mean, after he did that song, we can't be quiet up in here, can we? We ain't going to be able to be quiet up in here. All right. Woo! Thank you so much, honey. That was a beautiful, beautiful song and a beautiful message. Thank you for your testimony. So I'm Reverend P.J. Stanley. I'm not going to be here long. I'm really not, because there's a lot that we want to do today. And what we're here to do is to thank God for this space. Thank you, Carla, for your dedication to finding us something. And we're going to talk more about that a little bit later, but thank you. Thank all of you. And what I want to talk about today is about the twin pillars of God. Because God, as we understand God, is both love and law. Personal, but not a person, right? Personal, but not a person. Personal to us, within us, everywhere we go. We are the divine light of God. That is what we believe. And everything is two-sided in this universe. Giving and receiving cannot have one without another. The valley and the mountains, highs and lows. Everything has its opposite, or its direct side that feels it, the yin, the yang. And this, we like to think that this is a beginning. There's endings and beginnings, right? And we're in a new location. And so we've ended one space. We have finished this project. We are in this space. Let's give ourselves a hand clap, yeah? Oh, Lord. Took us a minute. Woo! Took us a minute. But we are in here now. We are in here now. So we've finished with that project. But this is just the beginning, right? This is just the beginning of what we are here to do now, what we are continuing to do now, to send this message out about who we are, that we are connected, that we are divine love, that it is our responsibility to be the best that we can be, to do what we came here to do, to be what we came here to be, right? We're all here for a purpose. We're not just breathing, taking up space. We're here for a reason and a purpose. And that is what we talk about. A practical spirituality that lets you go out from this day forward to live your life as if you know who you are. As if you know who you are. A child of God. An individualized expression of the divine. That's who we are. And so we are here today to celebrate. To celebrate and to dedicate. Why do we celebrate? One thing is because it's easy for us to fall asleep. It is, right? We're just going about our lives, just going shopping and on the phone and talking about people and, talking with our friends and all this kind of stuff. And we're just kind of in the day. And we don't always notice. We don't always notice the great things that are happening in our lives, particularly around our loved ones. We tend to take our loved ones for granted. You talked about the women in your lives. And it's just, they've been in your life the whole time. And while I'm sure they won't let you, it would be easy for you to take them for granted. It would be easy to do that. Because that's what we do. We're so used to people being around, we forget to say thank you. We forget how much work they're doing. My sister works hard at the house. You guys know that I'm staying there for a while. Well, this place here in Fort Worth is being worked on, and I'll be back. I'm in Dallas right now. But I notice how hard she works every day, and I do what I can to say thank you, and how much I appreciate what she does every single day. Not just going to work, taking care of her grandbaby, cooking, cleaning, all the stuff. You guys know I'm not much of a cook. Chef E has brought some of her food here today. We'll be tasting some of that this afternoon. You'll be able to share and know what I know, what Ken already knows, about how great a cook she is. But we're here to celebrate because we don't always notice, and this is a good thing. This is a good thing today. We have done something good. We have found a space where we can continue the mission and the vision of Harmony Spiritual Center in this beautiful space. That everyone, so many of you, have taken a part in having this happen. Everyone has spoken their word and talked about what they wanted to see here and how they wanted things to turn out and what they did and didn't like, because we're very outspoken, right? We're outspoken. But that's because we have a stake in this place. We have a stake in this home. This is our home. And so we're here to celebrate because we have completed something and we're beginning something new. We celebrate because it is a reminder of how abundant life is. The universe is abundant. We have plenty to eat. We have a place to sleep, a roof over our head, food, water, rain, weather, a car to drive, maybe an old car, don't matter. As long as it moves forward and stops when you need it to stop, right? I mean, I can't even, I wake up in the morning and have my meditation, and I spend a half an hour just saying thank you. And certainly the older you get, the more you say thank you for waking up. Yes. Hello? Can I get a witness? Can I have somebody? Okay. Every day, okay, that I can get out of the bed and walk. Thank you, God, for being mobile. That my mind is right. That I have clear mind. I can think. I know where I am. This is an abundant universe. And so we come here and celebrate because it is an abundant universe, and we give thanks. We also celebrate because it actually motivates us. We have to celebrate and take notice of the things that we've done because it motivates us to keep going. Pat talks about Edwene Gaines. If you haven't read her book about prosperity or taken any of her classes, one of the things, and I don't know the entire story, so I'll get to the point of the story, is that Edwene, as she was recognizing and saying and realizing that the universe is abundant, she would celebrate once a week, or maybe it might have been once a month, by buying, she'd buy herself these olives that she loved. And they were expensive. I don't know what they were stuffed with. They were something. They were very expensive. And so she bought herself a jar, and once a week, she would eat one of the olives, just to celebrate that things were going well for her. Things are going well. And that was a reminder. So that's why we celebrate as well. Because we have something to celebrate, do we not? Yes. We have something to celebrate today. This is a great day. Lots to celebrate, the least of which is this space. So we stop, we take notice, we are mindful, and it boosts our well-being. It's also because we're a community. And as we come together to celebrate something we have done, it solidifies us as a family. That we're here to do the same thing. To recognize and know that we are the divine and we see the divine in others. So we come here to do that. It means something. We're creating lasting memories. And so we are dedicating this space to consecrate it, to consecrate this space, to make this place holy, holy, welcoming, and blessed, devoted to service. So I'm dedicating this space right now. Having received the prosperity of an abundant universe, claiming our prosperity with this move to a new location, and having discovered the perfect place for the continuation of Harmony Spiritual Center and its purpose, to be joyously inclusive, spiritually enlightening, and life-transforming, and its mission of peace, harmony, and prosperity for all. I'm asking you all to please rise as we dedicate this space together. Repeat after me, please. We dedicate this space, to be used in the service, of God, of good, of Mother, Father, God, or whatever you call that which is greater than yourself, that connects us one to the other. We dedicate Harmony Spiritual Center in service to our vision our mission, and our purpose. And so it is. And so we let it be. Namaste. Thank you. That is it, Rebecca. Yeah, we have more things to do. And there'll be more lessons and talking later. But today, we're going to have some fun. Yep.
Yeah. Will you join me as we give our tithes and offering? Divine love. Through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am grateful.
I'm going to step out here this time so you can see me over there, because I thought you were about to sing a different song. I was like, I didn't learn that. I was like, I wasn't prepared. Right.
Sheridan. It's okay. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Because I was like, what is this? Like, I didn't.
I did the same
I told y'all I'm nervous. This is my first time here with y'all. I got to make sure that I make a good impression.
First time for us, too.
Didn't catch that this was you guys' first time in this building. I'm so sorry. I'm not there all the time. So I was in the clouds, but I was here with you. I promise. All right. I'm going to be quiet because they're waiting on me. There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all myself. And I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. And I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go. Let it go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, it's only up to God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free.
up to God. I release, I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. This is only up to God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in my spirit. This is only up to God. I release, I let go. Spirit, run my life. It's only up to God. No more struggle. Life. Only up to God. I am free. And is only to God. You see what I'm talking about? The Lord got a sense of humor. He said, you played too much on that song. So this is what I'm going to do.
Again, I just got to say, you always look good, Reverend PJ, but that dress is fabulous. You look. She's going to lead us around the block to block traffic. She'd stop it all. So, yeah, exactly. Well, there. Yeah. So that's not part hand towel hanging from there. Okay. So anyway, right now we're going to take some time. The board of directors. We are so grateful for everyone that has helped to make this all possible, whether it's been physical work, mental work, or financial help, whatever it is. And so anyway, we want to thank some people especially who have really put time out. And I must tell you that your board is a working board. I'm just saying. Even during this time, we still maybe put on some weight, but we didn't put on as much because we were working very hard. So anyway, and I'm going to ask our vice president. I'm president of the board, just for those of you that may not know, and I'm very grateful. Our vice president is Jim Kovalt, and I'm going to ask him to help me do this. Would you bring your own present up, please? First one, they should be in order. Okay, now, let me do this now. Thanks. So anyway, should I have my mask on when I'm doing this? Okay. Anyway, Jim was the first year on the board, and he's our vice president, and he has been on the design team for this, along with Pat Moore and myself. And so if you have any suggestions or anything, see Pat and Jim, okay? Anyway, but he also, through this transition, and this is what people were thanking, the people that have made this possible, moving out of our old space into the new one, and all that interim time when our Wi-Fi was having issues. Actually, it just didn't exist. So anyway, so to Jim, we say thank you so much. He runs the video for all of this. He has put his graphic time in and helping design and do the God wall and the great, the colorations and just stuff. But he is invaluable, and we're just so grateful. Thank you, Jim. Consider yourself hugged. Pat and Glenn? That's the next one, or is that somebody else's? Okay, then, it's two first. Anyway, we are so grateful for you all and helping this space come to its viable openness, and from Glenn's getting his crew here to help move furniture in, to do repairs, to do those kinds of things, Fernando and those guys, moving us. Oh my gosh, what a huge help. And just being there in support with prayer and all of the special things that you are to all of us.
Thank you.
Is one, all, both, just both?
Thank you.
And Pat. Wait a minute. I'm not finished, thank you. Because we want to acknowledge you, Pat, and how, wow, what tenacity you have and putting up with some of us. I get that. But
Vice versa.
but she would come in virtually every day, and you'd see these little tweaks that have made a big difference, the wall behind us and that kind of thing. So I don't mean to have my back to you all, but anyway, so, and your healing and your comfort and your dedication and your blessing and Honey Pat, you know, and having it at your home for several weeks while we were not able to be in our new space. So for everything that you are and all that you do, we love you very, very much.
Thank you.
Carter's oftentimes in the background. She does our PowerPoints. She is in the choir. She sings. She manages. She's so helpful. But she also has done all this stuff in the background, and we're just it's hard to tell you all that she does. And she doesn't complain. She says yes to anything. And once again, just helping getting this space done and the move. Thank you so much, Carter, for all you do. Okay, the two people that don't know how to say no, and we're very grateful for that, are Venice and Philip. I don't know where the party of the second part is.
He's around there practicing saying no.
He tattooed it on the back of his neck, but he can't see it with all the hair. But anyway, so we are so grateful for all that you do. Venice is our treasurer of Harmony Spiritual Center. I'm pretty sure that Pat's the secretary. And wow, you call them up, they'll be there like that. And they'll be there like that even when you don't call them up. I honestly, Philip, I honestly cannot say enough how you helped make this really come to existence, because, yeah, your tenacity and whatever, but we're so grateful, honestly, and it would not have happened without these two. I'm just telling you, we'd still be waiting on getting into the space, so.
Yeah, right. We probably just add one more thing. When there was so much going on, we're trying to get in here and just, I don't know, with some difficulties with the internet, and so Derek from the maintenance office said, well, we need to get this box and put this in. And I said, great. So I went and I got it. I gave it to Phil. I said, Phil, fix this, please. And I can count on Phil just say, can you please fix this? I can call Venice and say, Venice, can you please go over and meet with these people? They never say no. Thank you.
Yeah. What PJ really was saying was the same thing I just did, that they never say no. And when we were having the Wi-Fi issues and they said, you just need this router. It certainly didn't come with a package. Really? Anyway, he got it. He put it in without any questions asked. And the same thing goes with Venice whenever you ask. So They are very, very, everybody's special, but these are really special in getting this place together. Carla Kessler. Woo! We thank Carla for helping find this space. Her tenaciousness on wanting us to have a new home and where we're going to be and what we're going to do is something else, and she finally prevailed. And so anyway, she found this through some friends and stuff, and here, come on, get it. No, Carla, we're not really finished. She's really humble, and she's needy, but she also opened her home to let us have the last 2 or 3 weeks in her home on our Facebook, and welcome to our Facebook friends too. She also, I forgot that she painted. We had her paint this whole place, but she just pitched in and painted up in the window, the purple and the blue colors and all of that, redid the bathroom. And so anyway, thank you so much. And she's such a great friend. Tim Hall couldn't be here today, but I will... Thank you, Jim. Anyway, but
Are they okay?
Oh, they're fine. Yes, they're just they are not here. And anyway, Tim would pitch in on getting us moved and getting us out of the old space, taking down all the signs, the drapery, putting so many things up that want to make a tasteless joke. You know, he was a master of screwing on these things. So just saying, because he did. He never questioned what we wanted, and he would just pitch in and put it all together. So, Tim, we're so grateful and thank you. We hope you're watching. Terry and David. Oh, yeah. Everybody's really helpful around here. Terry and David. During this move, they helped keep the services going. And without them doing that, and not only pitching in and singing, but David creates the bulletins and just has done a bunch of stuff. But we are very grateful for all your service, and you don't know how to say no either, so we're very grateful for that. And thank you so much for all you guys do. Such mainstays. Connie Anderson. Let's move this along, Connie. Let's move this along. There we go. Anyway, Connie Anderson is our compassionate care person, and through all of this, she has continued to keep in touch with Safe Haven and those kinds of things and projects, but she also kind of just is in the background, but works and does these things, bought stuff, and she's wonderful, and she really does.
Thank
yes,
you.
I do
Now,
want
you had to
something
reach
afterwards.
for that, didn't you?
No, I want something after the service. But anyway, she doesn't. You know, these board members don't know how to say no, and it's really amazing. You know, and the thing is, we all get along, for the most part. But no, we do. We really all get along, and we have checks and balances. But Connie has been a mainstay with this, and I believe she will probably be running for the board again. We're talking about a bylaw change. So, yes, yeah. So, Connie, thanks for all you do. We love you. Pat Trimble, come on down. Pat's another one of those people that stays in the background, but he was so good, not only to take care of all the plants and stuff at the church, but he would clean the spots, and when we were, matches your outfit. Anyway, he'd clean the spots, but he helped clean up and get everything so that we could move out and not have landlord issues or those kinds of things. And the same thing in coming in here and helping move and he doesn't know how to say no either. So it's but helping clean the floors and moving furniture around. And we have a great photograph that we'll get on a PowerPoint one of these days where he's holding a couple of, like the trash can lid in that. It looks like Don Quixote getting ready to go on out. So anyway, thank you so much. We sure love and appreciate all you do. Leanne and Harvey.
Yes.
Leanne and Harvey Clark. Leanne is going to be running for a position on the board this term. She's always been the great kitchen person, but they helped in so many ways, and not only just contributions, but organizing the kitchen and being here to help move things around, and Harvey back helping usher, and just for all you guys do, we are so very grateful.
We are grateful too.
Thank you, and we love you all so much. Yes, sir.
Nobody makes apple butter like this lady.
Blueberry cake donuts.
Glenn just said nobody makes apple butter like Leanne, so that's really a fact. And I think there's some eggs in the kitchen. They're all gone? Okay. Ooh. Oh, her chickens aren't cooperating right now. So, yeah, she's lost some. So, Delia. Thank you. And to Delia, she also doesn't know how to say no. She would come in and no matter what, if we gave her last minute notice, she'd be here helping organize the library, and she was just always here whenever we had a work session, and then in the blessing and cleansing of this space, and I'm sorry you couldn't sage, but I get it. So it's a sprinkler here. It's bad hair day if the sprinklers went off. So, but we're so grateful for all you do and all you are. Thank you so much, Delia. Thanks again, everybody. We sure appreciate y'all.
So your next message is how to say no.
No. My message is beware getting on the board, because you will never be able to say no. And so our final person that I want to say thank you to. Thank you so much. You can stay up here too if you want. Rebecca. So the reason why no one can say no is because who can say no to Rebecca? Right? I mean, we had Tim Hall. You're talking about Tim Hall, and I don't know if it was the
Toilet paper holder.
Was it the toilet paper holder? And we were telling Tim, it goes right here. This is where. Nope, not putting it up until Rebecca tells me exactly where she wants it. So that's
That was embarrassing.
It was great. And when I first came on board, Rebecca she needed to go. She's got businesses that are suffering because she's on the board and she does so much work for us. She has a new love in her life, and they are getting ready to do a new business together. And so she's going to be stepping off the board this year. But I just want to say thank you so much. You are the heart, the memory. You are Harmony Spiritual Center. Can you guys please rise and give her a big thank you? We love you so much.
Thank you.
And we know you're stepping off the board. We know you're not stepping away.
Oh, yes.
We just love you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all.
All right. You ready?
One person refused to sit at the back of the bus. She changed the ride for all of us. Oh, that's the power of one. Her diary found a light in the dark, a young girl's touch millions of hearts. Oh, that's the power of one. One grain of sand can turn the tide. One single spark can light the night. One simple dream, one gentle word, one act of love from someone can start a chain reaction. It all begins in the heart. From the power of one. All the others threw stones, he didn't judge. He moved the world with the strength of his love. Oh, that's the power of one. One grain of sand can turn the tide. One single spark can light the night. One simple dream, one gentle word, one act of love from someone can start a chain reaction. It all begins in the heart. And the power of one. 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 Of one. All the little things we do every day, the smallest step can bring on a change. Oh, that's the power of one. One grain of sand can turn the tide. One single spark can light the night. One simple dream, one gentle word, one act of love from someone can start a chain reaction. It all begins in the heart. With the power of one. The power of one. With the power of one. The power of one. Oh, the power of one. The power of one. The power of one. The power of one.
And now we get a few announcements. And let's see, is anybody close to our celebrations thing over there? Terry's going to bring it to me. So a couple of things to tell you about. First of all, on the slides, you can see that we have a new logo. Jim and Pat have been working on this for quite a while. So this is our new Harmony Spiritual Center logo. You'll see it on all of our materials. You see it was on the PowerPoint today. So as everything that we start producing, we'll have our new logo on it. So thank you so much, Jim and Pat, for giving us an update of things that we have going on. I also want to mention that we have a new process for celebrations. And we are, if you're here in person, then you have the opportunity to write down a celebration up front. If you're on Facebook, you have the opportunity to put your celebration on here, and we'll do a real quick read through of each celebration just to touch on them. Know that even if you don't get a chance to write down your celebration this week, you can always write it down next week. We'll celebrate with you then. So for today, we have a celebration from Allison that she celebrates everybody's efforts in getting our new church home ready to share our message. She says thank you for that. Allie Lovejoy is celebrating that she got her dream job at a parrot sanctuary. I didn't even know we had any of those. So if you have a celebration, there'll always be a place for you to write it down either on paper or on Facebook, and we will celebrate with you. We have our regular activities going on. Let's make sure I get them all out. We have every day, PJ does a meditation at 7:30 in the morning. It's on Zoom, and you can see the newsletter for a link. I believe it's also linked in Facebook as well. Yes. On Tuesdays at 1 p.m., we have Love and Lunch. So everybody can join on Zoom to have a chance to visit with each other, see each other. On the second and fourth Wednesdays at 6 p.m., we have Cooking with Honey Pat. So get your fix, good food, learn about how to do it, and Pat's wisdom as well. We also have a bi-weekly book club that started up. I don't have a time on here. 10:30. 10:30 on Thursday, bi-weekly book club. They're currently reading Clan of the Cave Bear. We have a couple of choices for potential next books, one being The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, the other one being the book of Ichigo Ichie. So if you're interested in thinking about the book club, look those up, see if you're interested, and join in and decide for the next meeting. And last but not least in our announcements is our open house. So we have today, after the service, from the end of service until 3 o'clock, we have an open house time. Those of you who are online who didn't get a chance to come, we will have an opportunity for you to come. There won't be very many people here, so you can socially distance and feel comfortable with that. We do have a little food. And Chef E, if Chef E would come forward. They're around the corner doing some prep. There we go. PJ's calling up Chef E. And we want to thank them so much for joining us today on our dedication. There's some fantastic food back there. Everybody who stops by during the open house will get to take some fantastic food home with you to enjoy. So come out, please come visit, come see us, come look at what we've got going on. If you're here already, of course, make sure you look around if you haven't seen it already and get some wonderful food to take home with you. All right. And we're now ready for our closing prayer, and David's going to come up and pray us out. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the birthdays. Actually, I'll let David do the birthdays since he's up here anyway. Birthdays, flowers.
It says love wins. The reminder, love wins. As Dr. King said, only love can overcome hate. So we do have some birthdays this past week and in the next few days. Sharon Guider, Phil Walthall, Paul France, Jim Covalt, Ellen Boyer, Sia Bluefeather, and Lillian Greenslade. So happy birthday to all of you birthday babies. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay. Okay. Happy. Harvey's got one too. If I don't have it in, I'll put it in next time if someone emails it to me. Thank you.
Hey David, it's my husband's birthday coming up too, Vincent.
Oh, Gloria's husband is coming up. Happy birthday. Cool. All right. So we're going to close with prayer.
Thanks for the flowers.
And, Jim, yeah. And we thank Jim Covalt for providing flowers for this month.
What are those packages over there? Those are for the...
That's for later. Okay. So, okay, anything else before we close with prayer?
Can we sing happy birthday?
Okay. Get down, Igor. Woo-hoo. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, birthday babies. Happy birthday to you. Okay, all right. Mother, Father, God, Great Spirit, Creator of all, We are so blessed. We are so grateful for all the blessings that you give us. We are grateful for all the people that have worked tirelessly to bring us to this new spiritual home. We are grateful for our sound person, our video person, our musicians, our music director, all the board members, all the Harmony Spiritual Center members that have worked so hard to make this come true. We know, God, we know, Spirit, that you are flowing through each one of us. We know that you're guiding us to be beacons of light, beacons of hope, beacons of peace, and beacons of love. And as we go through this week, let us remember love wins. And so it is.
And please stand and join us for our closing song.
As you keep socially distanced comfortably.
Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. I'm not holding it in anymore. I'm gonna shut it out loud. I understand now what I'm here for, and what this life is about. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Woo! The people on Facebook are missing the wonderful smells here.